I'm going to show you how to place an image on the sky object so it has the appearance of a blue sky and clouds. And this will be easier to explain if I show you a simple demonstration. And here's my cat to join in to give commentary. So let's, you can just watch as I do this, or maybe you can follow along, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to open a new file. I'm going to make a cube, and I'll make the cube editable. Let me make a quick material for this cube, and I'll just call it test. And let me close that. Okay, so why didn't it, for some reason the name didn't take there. Okay, so I got a material named test, and it's generic. There's nothing to it. I'll drag and drop it onto the object, and nothing exciting there. So like if I want to, I can apply an image to the material, and the image will appear on the object. So let me show you what I mean. Let me open up the material again. And so here's the material editor, and underneath the sliders we've been using is a parameter or an option called texture. Hit the arrow next to that word texture, and there's a lot of stuff we can do, which a lot of this we're not even going to cover in this first course. But hit the drop down menu and choose load image, and a navigator comes up, and you can navigate to any image file that you have saved. I earlier saved this sky.jpg thing, so just for demo purposes I'm going to use that and click open. And this image is not in the project search path. This is normal life. Do you want to create a copy at the project location? Just say yes. As long as you're working in the correct folder, you want to say yes to this. So here the image appears, as a tiny little preview in here. I can close that, and here's the image on our cube now. Over in the object manager, the material tag will change. We'll give you a visual that the image is on it. Okay, so how can I change the display or edit it or whatever? Well, over in the object manager, make sure that the material is selected. And once you select it, under the tag properties, you'll have a couple down here in this third section: offset and length. Offset U, length U, offset V, length V. U and V are it's analogous to X and Y in real space. U and V is for surfaces. So if I change the length of U, which is, just watch what happens. I'm going to select length U is 100%. I'm going to crank it down to 50. And when I hit return, I'm going to back up the camera here. So I got length U at 50, and I'm going to hit return to accept. And you can see that along the X axis, well, actually, to be precise, that the U axis of the surface, it gets smaller. So let me decrease it even more to 25%, so you can see what's happening there. Okay, so let me go over here and change length V to the same thing, 25%. And I don't really know what this is going to look like, but we'll see. But it goes back in proportion, but it is not tiling because I'm telling it that I only want this. I scaled down the image so much that it's tiling. So let me go back up to 100% here. Whoop. 100% there. Now what's this offset stuff? Okay, so again, I'll just use the up arrow to increase the offset, and I'll back up. So I'm gonna offset U is at 100% or 0%. I'm sorry. I'm going to increase it, and lo and behold, I'm just like holding down the button and increase. Now it's up to 346%. Let me increase the V offset so you get the picture of what's going on here. So I can, by changing the offset values, I'm sliding the image across the object. So, long story short, let me set these parameters back here. You add the material, or pardon me, you add the image to the material. You select the material, the texture tag in the object manager, and then offset and length parameters can adjust how much, what the image looks like on the object. Let me close this, file close, and I'm not going to save it. And I think I'll wait till the next video to show you how to put it on the sky.